everyone, and welcome to another installation of Build a Binder with Me video, where I show you how I currently am going through and how I have best found how I like to organize my Pokemon card binders every time a new set comes out. So I've already filmed everything in real time, so you'll get to see that, and you'll get to see the process and hopefully just enjoy hanging out with me. So here you go. I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone. I haven't filmed the intro or outro yet. What have I told you? I don't know. But clearly things are going to be a little bit different for putting together this Shrouded Fable binder. Because I don't want to say I screwed up, but I probably screwed up. So I've already done 2 openings for Shrouded Fable, and I think the thing was I knew I wasn't going to have time to put the binder together for these, so I was waiting on a different opening, and so then I organized these ones already, but now I just have a bunch of organized piles, but I haven't showed you how I organized them. But like my brain, I'm like, I've made so many videos showing you how I organize them. Do you really need me to do it again? I don't know. I don't know. So I have my already organized piles over here. We'll get to those in a sec. And by in a sec, I mean it'll be a good amount of time. So we're just gonna pretend like those don't exist. And I'm gonna show you how I organize things. So like I said, we're doing Shrouded Fable. Yes, this is my starting point. I've got my player's guide from my ETBs, and this is where it tells us, you know, new game mechanics and all of that, but it also gives us the set list here. And it's a smaller set because this is, you know, a special or holiday set, whatever you're gonna want to call it. So everything should fit in my binder just fine, which is exciting. And then I've also got my other things. I have got my block of sticky notes here, and one of my favorite pens. These Sharpie S-Gels are awesome. Got an Ultra Pro binder. These are my favorite. I got a pink one to kind of go with the theme of the set. I could have done a lime green, but I just recently did a lime green, and I like for them to be different colors next to each other, so I went more with the purpley pink here. And I think that will work great. I've also got the sleeves that I like to use. So first off, I have got these as my quote-unquote penny sleeves. These are the perfect size sleeves from Japan. I get them on Amazon in bulk. I love these. And then I also have my unnecessary step of my fancy sleeves, where they are these, you know, sturdier black sleeves. I don't know, I like the way that it matches in the binder. It's an unnecessary step, but I like doing it. I feel like I'm protecting my cards more, even though I bet these do just fine. And then I've got my stack of hits that I got from opening up my 2 ETBs for the set. So I'm going to use those to show you how I organize my cards. So let me get some of this out of the way. I won't be needing that for a minute here. And yeah, so this is just from how I, you know, like organize things while I'm filming an unboxing. You know, I've got my hits pile so that I can show you all of those at the end. And so that's what's on top. And these are, for the most part, going to be new cards to my collection, but we'll see. It's been a while, my friends. But anything above a holo, really, that's new to me. So any EX cards, Terra cards, illustration rares, full arts, any of that, those will go into one of these black sleeves, so long as I haven't pulled the card yet. Ugh, Dispersion. I can't believe I pulled this. I'm so happy. This Kingdra is also beautiful. We love to see that. You will get a sleeve. But then, like I said, there are some cards that are in my hit pile that I have pulled previously. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my perfect size sleeves. And like I said, if I have pulled it before, I go ahead and, since these are more inexpensive and also they take up less bulk in the binder, I just go ahead and use one of these if I have already pulled it. So I'll also be sleeving my reverse holos and then my holo cards with these perfect size sleeves. I know some people think that's worthless because they're so common, but I like to protect my cards, okay? It's an expensive hobby. I like to protect what I have purchased. And then I will also be separating these out into piles. So I'm going to have my hits that are, you know, outside of the main set. So my full arts, my illustration rares, those sorts of things. Anything that's kind of in the main set, you know, the stuff where the number fits inside of the 64. These will be getting separated out into piles based on energy typing. And then I'll also make a pile for let's see, energies, code cards, so that I can get rid of those, and then also my reverse holos, because those will go into a different portion of my binder. So, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of doing that, a lot of back and forth. I mean, to me, this is just relaxing time. Like, I like to put on a YouTube video or a podcast, whatever, and it's just nice. I mean, honestly, I don't even really sleeve as I go. I usually will start making my piles, so I've got my reverses. Oh yeah, this is still, okay. And then we'll do that. I mean, for now, this is mainly just like, I need to sleeve these, yeah. So, let's take everything back that I have said. I'm gonna put things that need a black sleeve in this pile, I'm gonna put things that need a clear sleeve in this pile, and then I'm gonna do a pile for commons, and then I'm gonna do a pile for my code cards, my energies, and my... this is a little different every time I do it, so let me get my brain together. Okay, so we've got a pile of my reverse holos, I've got a pile of my clear sleeves, so these will be holos and repeat hits, and then I've got a pile of my things that need black sleeves. Yes, that will actually be much better. I like it. We're gonna keep doing this, yeah? That's good. And then we can go ahead and we can put in code cards, energies, and this will, yes. And then commons and uncommons I'll put in a separate pile. Yep, this is exactly how I should be doing it, because this makes the most sense. And then I'm gonna sleeve these up, and then I'll get back to you then. Mission accomplished. So, things have been separated. The code cards I can go ahead and put into recycling, because these have been given out during the opening video. I mean, unless someone didn't claim this one, I don't know, go ahead, give it a try. The energy cards, realistically, could also go into recycling, but I have a problem with holding on to things, so these go into storage. Cards that go in the set, such as these EX cards that, are not full arts, those I can put with the holos and whatnot here, and then these will just go to the side, because those go more in the back. Same thing with my reverse holos here. I know, I forget. I think like the metal and the fighting energy I could have put in a black sleeve because those were new to me, but I don't remember which ones were new. So I guess I will go ahead and take those energies out, because those will kind of go at the back as well. And then my reverses. I know this is a lot of needless organizing that really doesn't need to happen here, but it makes me feel better. So I've got that done. And then these guys looking better. And then our commons and uncommons here. Now I think this is where I'm going to bring in the other openings that I have done. And don't worry, I'll still be able to show you adding new stuff after I do everything, like I do with my other videos. So if you've seen these before, this will be a little different just because this whole set I'm just operating very differently for whatever reason. So now for me to organize out these holos and my commons and uncommons, I'm going to go ahead and make these stacks that I had already sorted out by energy and then numerically. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these out in order. So, I can already tell mistakes have been made, like this Okie Dokie EX, forgot I had already pulled that one, so this one we need to put into a perfect size sleeve, and then we'll be able to integrate these. So like I said, we'll be able to put all of these in with their respective piles, and like I said, Pokemon really for the longest time has for the most part done their sets in the same order, so you can kind of start to memorize it as you do this more. I still forget because it's not like I'm doing this every day, but essentially it's like this. So we've got grass, we've got fire, water, electric, psychic, ground or fighting, dark, metal, dragon, normal, and then trainers. So eventually you'll kind of get the flow with it, and this can go by pretty quickly, but essentially, like I said, this is just kind of my zen time where I get to zen out and organize all of these things. So once I put all of these into their respective piles, I am then going going to go into that respective pile, and I'll use this tiny, nope, I can't because those are the same card. I don't know, fire looks like it's going to be the tiniest next one here, but I'm going to go ahead and put these into numerical, oh, I've already put these into numerical order. Okay, so you can see, okay? So once I have them all separated out into their respective energies, I go ahead and sort them numerically. So you can see 7, 8, 9, etc., etc. And then, oh, I suppose I can organize from the 2 different openings that I did, you know, so we're just gonna put numbers with numbers and cards with cards, and bada bing, bada boom, we have organization. So that is what I'm going to be doing here. It takes a long time, but we get it done, and we'll get it done together this time. Cue music. Alright, let's see how close I came to finishing this set off of these 3 openings that I have done. To do so, we get to start putting things in the binder. So everything is organized. It feels fantastic, let me tell you. Reverse holos go to the back of the binder, so I'm just going to set these aside for now. We'll get to those eventually. Same thing with these cards. They're near the end. We'll get to them eventually. For now, I am focusing on these guys. Main set. Let's go. And to do so, like I said, I've got my Ultra Pro binder here. I love these. I've also got my player's guide so that I can, well, technically I'll be able to put them in order even without this because they're numbered, but I do like to have this as a guide also, and also so that I know which cards I'm missing. So the process here honestly is quite simple. We open up the binder, we take out the protective tissue, get that squared up for the camera, and then we can start placing. So I have got the first cards in the set, and like I said, these are numbered at the bottom, so just going based on that, we'll be able to know that Joltik is number 1. This will go in slot 1. I have pulled many of these. I can't fit all of these into one slot, and I don't need to. So I essentially just pick out the 3 that look the best. You know, they don't have dings on them. They're centered decently. That's really all that I care about, and I pick out 3 of them. I don't remember if I've said that already, but I pick out the 3 that I like the best, and then I go ahead and just gather those together and then slide them on into their respective slot. And ta-da! That's really all. And the others get set aside to be put into bulk. And then we repeat the process. We've got all these galvantulas. I know, usually when I'm doing this part of the video, I don't have this many to choose from, if any at all. But at the end of the day, it's really not that big of a deal. I just kind of, yeah, like I said, I pick the ones that look fine. And ta-da! And we're just going to keep filling things up this way. So, Rowlet is next. Slot number 3, in you go. These extras go to bulk. Dartrix, I love this artwork. Extras for bulk. The Chosen 3, you go into slot number 4. Then we have got Decidui here. Extra bulk. The Chosen ones, you go into slot 5. Tapu Bulu, I've only pulled a couple of these, and when it comes to holos, or, you know, the EX cards or whatever, where they do have a sleeve over them, since they are bulkier, I just go ahead and choose 2 of those to put into the binder. So the 2 that I have will be the 2 that go into the binder, as long as they will slide in you go. And then since I can see Houndour is number 7, it looks like I pulled all the grass cards. Yay, go me, pulling those commons and uncommons. I have so many of these, okay. I honestly thought I had more, but that's okay. No need to be greedy. We'll go ahead and choose those 3. Slide them on in. Houndoom. It looks like we're gonna fill up this first page here, my friends. Oh my god, okay, I've got a lot of iron moths to bulk and to the binder. So we can go ahead and flip the page, and it looks like it might be a minute until I come to a spot where I haven't pulled a card. So I'm gonna keep doing this process. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death. You'll get a nice little speed through, and I will come back once I find a card that is missing, or that I haven't pulled yet. So as you may have noticed, I'm missing a card. Haha, it took a while. That's purely because, like I said, this is a combined of 3 unboxings. This normally does not happen for me after my first unboxing for a set, but that's what happens when your set is so tiny. I am missing number 39. I have no idea what number 39 is, so that is where our little player's guide comes in handy. We can just flip to whatever page that's going to be on, and ta-da! Makes sense. We've got Pecharunt. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but I have yet to pull that card, so that is where my handy dandy pen and post-it notes come in, where I will just write its name, Pecharunt, and it's an EX, and it's number 39. We have written it down, we have peeled off the sticky, and the sticky is in place. Now I will never have to reference anything. If I ever pull that card, I will know exactly where it goes and where it belongs, all of that stuff. That's how I like it, and it is very satisfying to pull off that sticky note when you do pull that card. So I'm going to keep on keeping on with the rest of the binder. It's really, once we get into the illustration rares and whatnot, and the full arts, where I start to need to do a bunch of sticky notes, but we will climb that mountain once we get there. It'll be soon, like in a couple pages. But you all will just get the speed through, so enjoy. Ta-da! We have made it, my friends. So, got my sticky notes all done. Amazingly, we have most of the set here. We really do already. We're just missing that Pecharunt EX, and then we are missing some Ace Spec cards. And I think, was there one regular trainer card that I was missing, I think? No. Okay, so just the ace specs. And then otherwise we've got illustration rares missing, a Terra full art, and then some full arts and secret illustration rares and all of the gold cards. I do not have any of the gold cards. But then we get into our reverse holos. So the energy cards, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I guess I could put them here or at the very end. I think I'm just used to putting them up front. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. It really doesn't matter though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slide these in, whoops, into their appropriate slot. We will need to save room for the grass energy. So we have some of these, but we're definitely missing a bunch of them, but I do like them because there's usually 9 different energies, so they just fit on one page nicely. All of these frickin' psychics, why couldn't they have been different kinds of energies? Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And that's okay. It gives me something to look forward to, I suppose. And then we can slip these guys in. Voila. Looks beautiful. And then we can go ahead with our reverse holo Pokemon. So I do this the same way as the beginning, except I just have to keep in mind that cards such as the EXs don't exist in a reverse holo. So I just need to not save a space for those. And overall, I don't think there were too many of them, but I do like to keep out my guide so that I don't screw up, because it could definitely happen. So we start off as we always do, and we start off with number 1. As I said, will pick out my 2 best of these and put those in. The rest will go to bulk if I have any more than 2 of a single card. And at this point, I don't care to do post-its either, because I am foolish. It would save me a lot of pain, honestly, if I would just do the sticky notes, but I don't know, for some reason I just am worn out at this point. So, 'tis what it is, but we will see how many of these I have. So save a spot for Decidueye, and then we have Tapu Bulu here, but here you can see I've got 3 of those. I only need 2 of these. I'll go ahead and pick my 2 favorites, and then slide those on in. Houndour, Houndoom, and Iron Moth. And then we can turn the page, and you will be able to see. Oh, I should have saved it. Here, pretend I didn't say that. And then we can turn the page, and then you will horse-see, or you will see-draw what comes next. Just in the sense that, like I said, Kingdra EX does not exist in a reverse holo. So we will skip him. Sneasel will be next, and I just won't have an extra slot open for that Kingdra, because like I said, can't pull that in reverse holo form. My battery is also about to die, so you'll see most of this, or you'll see some of this. I don't know when exactly camera's gonna die. I do apologize, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. Alright, my camera is recharged here, the binder is together, and now I was thinking about it. So I had this plan, right? One of you was a smarty smart and told me that it would be kind of fun, you know, in a binder build video to also maybe open up some packs. So I had this plan where, okay, this is going to be great. I'm going to be able to open up these packs, and then I'm going to be able to show you the new cards that I get from this being put into this. Well, I might not pull anything new from this 3-pack, but we're going to give it a try, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed here. So I've not opened up my 3-pack for this set yet. You know, I allow myself to pretty much open 1 of each product from each set. At least that's the rule that I try to abide by. Sometimes I'm more successful than others. But either way, here is the promo card for this product. We've got the Pecharunt, still don't know how to pronounce it. And then we have our 3 packs, which I'm just noticing we got all 3 of the bad lads. So that would have actually been a pretty cool one to keep sealed, but I have ruined it, I have tainted it, and now we are going to open up some packs together, my friends. And we are going to hopefully get 1 new card. That's all I ask. 1 new card, please, that I can show the lovelies watching how satisfying it is to put a new card into a binder after you build it. So, we have got some cards here. Hopefully things are in focus. I mean, we've seen the cards. We've been putting together the binder. But behind this card, I believe we're getting into our reverses. We are. We've got a Furfrou. We have got another reverse, well, it is a reverse rare. I do believe I've pulled this one many times, but then we have just a holo Zoroark. Ooh, but we do have, I have pulled this one. However, there's a code card for y'all. Maybe we're just saving the newness for last. Yeah, that's entirely possible. So let's go ahead, see how we do. See how we do in this pack. Hopefully we can pull something. There are plenty of cards that I would like to add to my collection, that Houndoom illustration rare being one of them. So let's see. Reverse Sylveon. We have got a reverse Horsey, and we have some kind of a Terra. Oh my god. Leave me alone! Please. Alright. We're definitely going to get last pack magic here, my friends. It's going to be great. It's going to be brilliant. Let's open up this brilliance, shall we? Yes, it's definitely going to be in this pack. Or yeah, any of the Dusclops line, or the Dusk Noir, you know, those guys. I would love to get those illustration rares right behind this Academy at Night. Just kidding. Ooh, we do have a full art of some kind. Okay. I mean, probably not the best one we can get out of the set, but we do not get sad over a new full art card, my friends. And now this is all working to plan. I'll be able to show you this one getting added to the binder. So let me put this in a sleeve real quick. Shloop. Can any of y'all tell me about this guy? I know I could Google it on my own, but he seems like a fad. Yeah, anything redeeming to him? I don't know. But we can go ahead and put this guy in, and maybe a reverse. Like I said, I feel like I've pulled the Ursaluna and the Crobat before for sure, but we'll see. Regardless, I can show you the binder overall now that it's put together. I mean, like I said, we're really not missing too much from this main set here. I think the only one we're missing is the Pekarunt EX, to be completely honest. And then the Ace specs, that's right. So, I mean, this page is looking excellent, but now this next page, let's see, we're gonna make this page look extra excellent, and like I said, you will get to see how satisfying it is to slide that in and then peel that off. Oh, it feels great. The sticky notes, they leave no residue, and then they can go right into recycling. So I love that method. This page needs help. Maybe someday, but for now we can at least put in a friend for that metal energy. And let's see, Horsey is bulk. Ooh, Sylveon, cute patoot. You are new, and you are gonna finish off this page here. Very well done. We can also give Blood Moon Ursaluna a friend, but unfortunately, Crobat, you are bulk. Then our final couple. Rat farts. Furfrou, you are both forgettable and bulk. But last but not least, I think I have pulled this card. Sure have, but hey, what's the Academy at Night without friendship? Ooh, lovely. And yeah, this is the first set in a long time where I have all these extra pages in the back. I mean, I don't have anything to do with them, but it is what it is. And then I just like keeping Player's Guide in the very back. And ta-da! That is my Shrouded Fable binder. My Shrouded Fable binder. I hope you enjoyed. Alright, and there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put together my binder for Shrouded Fable. You can definitely let me know down below any favorite cards from this set, how are you doing, all that good stuff. You can also let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up down below. That was horrible. Not a very good gloss for doing that, but either way, thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe by tippity-tapping that notification bell down below and becoming a member of my casserole family, be it here on this channel or my main channel. I would love to have you here, there, and everywhere. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!